Welcome, welcome to the program. As I was just explaining to my co-hosts, we're kind of like the Beatles. We are, in that they had recording sessions, and you can see those on like Disney Plus now. They have those documentaries, and we also have recording sessions. And soon we'll be signing a deal with Disney. I think, in my estimation, to have some kind of documentary made about us. So that's how we're like the Beatles. Um, and I'm fine with being Ringo, by the way. So
Good.
you want me to be Ringo? I'm happy to be Ringo. He always seemed like a happy-go-lucky guy, just going along with the flow, dude. He's like, "You need me to play some drums? I'll play some drums on your song." And then every once in a while, I'll throw in, my own Octopus's Garden,
Oh,
you know?
you're a good
So
drummer.
happy to be happy I was a drummer. Uh Um, I don't know. Should we get into the show? This is what's the show about. In case I forgot to mention that at the top when I was saying how much like the Beatles we are. Um, where we make fake AI movie posters for movies that don't exist or beers that don't exist. As you saw in the last episode, it's really a show. What's the show about? Who can say? There's no rules.
We're learning every day.
Are we're learning every day. Are we ready to start get the program kicked off here?
I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. Let's do this. Jamie,
All
you ready
right,
to rip off? It's already
here we
started.
go. This is mine. This is Mini Mom Donnie's 3. I have reclaimed control over the IP that I came up with. Um, and here we go. So I was on the internet, and one of the things that's been going around on the internet is this montage of Fox News, um, basically talking about how it's the educated and the overeducated, or the overcredentialed, they'll sometimes call them, but college educated people, who are voting for all of the mini mom Donnies out there.
Mhm, mhm.
They're upset that it's the educated people, the ones with an education, and they're using that to point to there's a problem with the university. So again, it's a war on higher education, um, and the Speaker of the House is leading it, and it's up to the mom Donnies to fight back. Um, this time they're coming for your degree. They don't like the educated. You're voting the wrong way. You're not voting for Republicans if you're educated. So we got to stop education. And this is it. This is the this is the poster. Any questions?
I definitely have questions. We're gonna need to edit out all this pause because there's a lot going on, and I wanna make sure I ask good questions. Let's see.
Good. We need to have good questions.
Coffee's important. I like that the
Who
small
who are
Syeds are
the
here. I'm super glad the small Syeds are here. I feel like I
who are
made a
the
Well,
girl,
contribution.
minions? Are they, a particular
what's up?
the other minions? What's I see Small Saiyans and Mini Mop Donnies. What's the one in, like, the lab coat or the
Oh, they're just educated people, right? Like that's a
They're the
doctor maybe
elites.
with the lab coat. Yeah, they're the problem, right? Here's like a teacher, a professor or something. This guy's a constitutional lawyer. We love those guys. I don't know who these guys are. Yeah, I think they just they're representing the educated people. Smart, kind, prepared. Together we can beat the dumbening. Right? Mini Mom Donnie's 3. The dumbening is what the army is called. They're the dumbening army, and the Squeaker is the one leading them.
Squeaker is he now not, he's just full humanoid now?
He's just a human now. I told
Is it
ChatGPT twice to give him mouse ears, and it didn't.
okay,
So it's just refusing commands at this point from humans.
His
okay.
ears look a
Um,
little mousy.
I don't think so. Um, but that's it. Yeah, and you can see all these protesters. Real men don't read. Make ignorance great again. These are all the people on the news who
Dude,
are like,
look,
"Ah, we hate that you're educated."
the Pake
Um,
News. We are dumb in this movie. We
yeah, the
can't spell
fake
things.
news.
That's the dude.
And what I find really ironic is the people who are yelling about the highly educated people, the people on TV yelling about that. Guess what? They're highly educated. They went to school to be broadcast. Like they went to some sort of school to get into the position that they're in, being on TV. So it's just, you know, you know how it is
Can I
with
offer
Fox
you
News.
a can I offer you a Michelle Obama quote to
I would
as a
love it.
response to what you just said about them being very smart because they went to great schools? Michelle Obama said when she went to Ivy League schools, she met some of the smartest people in her life, but she also met some of the dumbest.
That's how I feel when I come on this podcast.
It's a
every
direct
week.
quote. I know. You talk to me, so you probably get a lot of both. Yeah. And I'm scoring this poster high. I'm gonna be honest.
He's high
This
on
might
it.
be the best Mini Mom Donnie's poster so far, and
Well, I
it's
had to take it back. I had to take it back from you and Tyler, who were doing idiotic things.
Take
with
America
a
back.
pizza and hot dog. I showed that to Leia,
What'd she think?
and she was like, "What's going on? This is awful. This is the worst thing I've ever seen."
I don't believe you.
She didn't say that. She was very confused though.
Okay. All right. Well, this one, see, like I like the layout of this poster the most. Like this poster's layout makes me want to see it. I like the squeaker seems to think that he's the hero. Look at how much he feels like this movie's about him and makes him look great.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's definitely good. These other guys, like these little guys, not like the little MAGA guys, they look like they came out of like a Cartoon Network cartoon or something. Yeah. I also enjoy that the Mini Mom Donnies have been turned pretty directly into minions. We aren't concerned about copyright infringement anymore. The monopolies own everything, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, and even though I don't really know what the plot is, it's vague enough to where I'm gonna go find out. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8.
So
It's pretty solid
an
for
8.
me.
An 8. All right. I am gonna also give it an 8. I thought it was good. I thought, like I said, my problem with your Mom Donnie's too was that there was no enemy, no bad guy, and I was like, we need a bad guy, so let's bring back the big bad, dude, like Star Wars style. When in doubt, have a Death Star, and I think the Squeaker was in the first one, and he's in the second one and in the third one as well. We brought, we sandwiched that sandwich it with some Death Stars, some Squeakers. So look for more squeakers in the future, I guess. What do you think, Jamie? What do you
Yeah. I think it's a good addition to the Mini Mamdani universe. But I think there's so many other big bads you could choose from. You know what I mean? It's like, why'd you gotta? It's a little bit of a rehash. Why do you gotta
Star
use
Wars?
Squeaker the
That's
House
why
again?
I take inspiration from the greatest.
Yeah.
Jamie, continue.
So I'd give it a 6.
A 6, 2 8s and a 6.
I've got a feeling that there's going to be so much Mini Mom Donnie's franchise that the writers and the production team have realized we need to really spread it out. So I think we've just had a Squeaker trilogy, I guess, technically. Maybe the Squeaker was just hiding.
Squeaker is in Mom Donnie's 1. Squeaker is in the musical.
He is, yeah.
We thought he was going to see the Smurfs, and Squeaker is in this one. So we do have 3 movies with the Squeaker. I think those are the 3.
Nice, excellent.
Yeah.
You got 2 extra points just for Squeaker. So
2 8s and a 7. Oh shoot! All right. Yep. Mini Mom Donnie's 3. The Dummining. All right. That's
very
that.
nice.
We're all okay. So you promised you were going to make a poster about smoking.
Jeff hates my
We're
posters.
all smokers here.
He hates my sense of humor. I enjoy that fact.
When the smoke clears, what do we have in common? So this appears to be about smokers who are finding community in the one alley where they all get to smoke together. And you can see that it brings everybody. I see what's happening here is it brings everybody together from all walks of life.
Yeah.
Because you're all addicted to nicotine. You all need your nicotine fix. No matter who you are, when you're a nicotine addict, you're out in the alley smoking. So we have this rich businessman guy over here with his cool jacket. He's talking to what looks like might be like some kind of maintenance man or some kind of janitorial worker there with all his keys there. You got another businessman over here. We got some kind of hipster doofus right there. He works for some tech company. He's probably a piece of. We got old man McGee over here. He's out here enjoying a cigarette. McDonald's worker right here, and some lady with a purse.
Zoom in on the lady. Zoom in on the lady's face.
Oh, she got 2 cigarettes going there?
She's chain smoker. She's got 3.
Nice.
One of them's out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
She's got a real problem.
She might be smoking a joint. It's kind of pointed.
Yeah, she's inhaling all sorts of substances.
You pretty much you nailed it. You nailed
So
it, man.
you talk about slice of life, like we're talking about Quiznos was slice of life. This seems like a very slice of life kind of.
It
I
is.
imagine that is maybe it's multiple vignettes of each character and
Boom. Yeah.
all coming together into just a really. It's a 9, dude.
Wow.
I thought I would hate it.
Holy
I thought I would
God.
hate it.
Holy God. You're addicted to nicotine.
I might be.
I can't believe this. You're a smoker.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude! I
yeah.
set the trap, and the trap
many
worked.
years.
And he confesses he smokes a lot of cigarettes. You guys. This is based on real life. This is based on my real life. I used to spend time in downtown Chicago, working at some iconic Chicago tourist attraction, and we'd have many different classes of people at this place.
Trump Tower, right? You gave tours of Trump Tower, I believe it was.
That's correct. Yeah. And we'd all have a very hierarchical relationship. There's like the corporate board, and then the managers, and then the floor staff. But the floor staff are like divided even into different groups, and everyone's very cliquey. But if you happen to be a smoker, you're forced into the alley, and I like
equalizer.
And you're all the same because everyone's freezing. It's like 10 degrees outside. There's like a circle of pigeons taking up half the sidewalk. No one dares disturb it. Now, you could be a billionaire and you wouldn't dare disturb a pigeon circle downtown. We all know. Leave them alone. And we're all just the same here, man. If you need a light, if you're a billionaire and you need a lighter, you're gonna accept a light from a homeless guy if its difference is not having a cigarette or not. And look at this city ordinance, man. Notice outdoor smoking to be banned after New Year's Eve.
So come the stroke of New Year's,
Mm-hmm.
this wonderful American tradition of the great equalizer of nicotine addiction won't even be allowed anymore. Though they've even been pushed out of the alleys.
Now,
where are they to go? These poor smokers.
I would like to thank early anti-smoking laws it forced us all into a common space. Because if it was like the 50s, you could smoke at your desk. If it was the 50s, you could smoke in front of a child's face. And all these people would be isolated from each other, smoking their cigarettes alone. But now they're here together, and I swear to God, I got some life perspective from having cigarette breaks with people I never would have talked to before if we weren't both horribly addicted to nicotine. And the moment
they enlightened you.
Someone who's very different from you asks you for a cigarette and you give it to them, you've made a connection. And when you are out of a cigarette later and they give it to you,
that's the code. That's the smoker's way.
That's humanity. I wanted to say real quick, this takes place in the week before New Year's. There's going to be multiple movies. There's a whole trilogy. I made it already. I already made it all.
Well,
this is maybe this is maybe the best movie series I've ever made.
You know what? I'll be very happy to be pleasantly surprised if the other entries are as good as this one. This looks like a one and done to me. If you ask me, it was beautifully executed, a wonderful film. You're gonna make more. All right. Well, I mean, we'll see how that goes. I don't look forward to it. I don't.
Jamie, what do you give
it?
This?
Like I said, I want to be pleasantly surprised. Yeah, Jamie, I give it a 9.
This is rare.
So yeah, Jamie, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with Jeff there. I'm not looking forward to the series, but I do think, I think you did this one well. I think a one and done. Give it an 8.
Wow,
an 8. Nice.
Oh, in today's age of mandated profit, we're beholden to the shareholders. So there's no way a good, artfully crafted movie is not going to have a series of sequels and spin-offs.
Well, I don't think this is going to do well at the box office. I think this is going to be a great, fantastic movie. I don't think it's going to be some kind of box office winner is what I'm trying to say. But hey, if you've already greenlit the sequels, if you're James Cameron and they're like, hey, do as many avatars as you want because they make billions of dollars, all right.
It made most of its money on product placement. It's streaming online, and cigarette products are able to get a loophole in there because there's a single monopoly now, and the cigarettes got bought out by the monopoly. So we can do that now. I give it a 7.5. Yeah,
7.5.
7.5. Although, conceptually, I give it a 9. But the poster, I give the poster a 7.
Okay, all right.
Don't
Hey,
forget, New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve is an important date in this trilogy. So if you haven't quit on us by next week, you'll learn why the connection comes.
Good.
Keep smoking, everybody.
Again, I'm not looking forward to, I hope this prediction is wrong, but I think it's going to be utter trash. I think I'm going to hate it. But I thought that I was going to hate this, but I didn't. So,
see, we'll find out.
All right. So very high praise for this one. This is Tyler's super.
All right.
Super Grill. All right. This immediate extra point from me, just because one of my favorite clips ever from a Counter-Strike tournament is the camera cuts to the crowd, and in the crowd there's a girl, and the caster just goes, "A grill." Oh, it was hilarious. So Super Grill, always funny when you call a grill because it's like a typo, and it's like, it's not that funny actually.
That's a little pathetic.
But, looks hot, saves dinner.
Is Supergirl out?
It's out, yeah, and
Okay.
that has not done well at the box office apparently. Okay. Now I'm confused because this is like as seen on TV. So this is like an ad for these grills, I suppose, for Weber and George Foreman. I was hoping it was a movie about a super grill, if I'm being honest.
Wait, hold on. It's not a movie?
No.
No, it is a
it's
movie.
like an
No
advertisement.
Propane Studios presents a totally real movie. Supergrill. A film that will make you hungry. Yeah, man, this is a made for TV movie. I get it. It's as seen on TV because a product would be as seen on TV. These are two products. The George Foreman grill is the sidekick.
I see what's happening.
Thank you. See, we're it takes us a minute. We're old.
We're working
unks.
through it.
We have unk wisdom, but
we're
that comes
working
with
through it.
Unk cognitive inertia.
I gotta say, visually, beautiful. ChatGPT, Grok, whoever made this image, good job to our future AI overlords, because this looks fantastic.
No, like visually, yeah, it's very complete visually. Yeah.
I'm not sure what it's about. Jamie, have you discussed this at all with Tyler? Has he told you what this poster's about at all?
No, we haven't discussed this one. I can't really add too much insight onto this other than it's a play on words a little bit.
Yeah,
I believe.
play on words. That's very clear.
Super Grill, common in internet culture. I think as Jeff pointed out earlier, that they'll refer to girls as grills.
Yeah,
misspelling of the word.
Yeah,
some casual incel shit. No big deal.
No big deal.
No big deal. Starring Jimmy Dean, or not starring.
We're all having fun.
Yeah.
We're all having fun out here. Fun.
Previously,
I'm gonna give this. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Give your score.
I'm giving a score of. I'm gonna score this one a 6. It looks fine. I'd go see it because it looks fine. 6.
This is fine. This was fine. A very convincing review. A very convincing review.
I don't know what it's about, but I go into a lot of superhero movies not really knowing what they're about. There's a superhero. I don't know. They're gonna fight a bad guy. It's gonna be a lot of action. This one, it's a grill, and it's a little George Foreman guy and a big Weber grill, and they're out there saving dinner, doing whatever they're doing, dude, grill style. So yeah, I'll go see it.
So if you haven't seen the movie,
if you haven't
seen the movie Supergirl, in the movie, it's her and her dog basically circling.
So the Foreman is a little dog guy.
Yeah, it's the companion.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all about saving the dog. The movie.
Really?
Oh, so maybe that's why.
Maybe it is a good movie, and we're all just a bunch
reviews.
of fucking incels who suck and can't determine a good movie or not. It sounds like Marley and Me, but with super.
A Supergirl movie about Supergirl saving her dog doesn't sound very. I'd want to see her fight a bad guy.
I'd rather see her save her dog. There's gonna be bad guys all the time. What are you talking about? No, yeah, it's just a girl putting up posters. It's just a Supergirl putting up posters. No,
do you know what the movie's about, Reynolds? Do you know what the movie's about?
Not. I know what Supergrill is about.
You don't know. So you're coming from a place of ignorance, just like I am.
If Jamie has told me, if Jamie is correct in his assumption, if Jamie is correct that this movie, the original Supergirl, is about a superhero who needs to save her dog from super villains, or that I think
aliens.
I think that's a good start. I'm gonna be honest with you. Conceptually, that sounds pretty slick. I think the internet has stopped us from seeing a good movie. I might have to go see Supergirl.
All right.
I thought it
well,
was good.
great.
All right, I'm gonna give this bad boy a 7. It gets a 7 for a couple of reasons. Number one, previously on What's the Show About, Reynolds went on a bit of a meandering tangent about how he thought that there's 2 core strategies in these designs. Number one, to come up with a very complicated prompt. Number two, to make a single pun and tell it to just run wild. And I think that this is definitely the second example. We had a single pun. It's a movie combining Supergirl with a grill. And because there's no video game reference here at all. There's no I wouldn't have put together grill with like the gaming grill. It's just like the cooking format, it works. I think it's funny, man. The fact that George Foreman is their sidekick. I was getting like Wall-E vibes, like Wall-E and Eva. But when you say the dog, that also makes sense. So yeah, those 2 reasons I like it, man. There's some thing you said about really short pun prompts. I might try a couple.
All right.
Jamie, what you doing?
A 6, 7, if you will. 6, 7. All my Xennials, shout out to you guys.
I'll give it a 9, so we have a 6-9.
All right.
Hey, all my millennials,
enjoy.
69, dude. Nice.
All right. I don't remember what the scores are for these. So Reynolds,
I wrote them all
need
down.
to tabulate. You wrote them down. Who's got the most points so
Let's
far?
see, man. We're gonna have to do
Or
some
in-
math. Actually, they're all pretty close. We're scoring things
Add 'em
too
up.
high. We're scoring things way too high.
No, well, you got to go with your gut.
see.
One gut shot.
8.
You know,
Mom
everybody
Donnie's
knows
is
the
getting
rules.
an 8, an 8, and a 6. So that's 16 plus 6 is 22.
yeah.
We're all smokers here is getting a 9, 7.5, and an 8. So that's 17 plus 7.5. Fuck math. 24.5. Am I correct on that, Jamie?
Maybe.
Calculator. TI-83, please. Anyone who gives us a TI-83 will receive
yeah.
a whole year
I
subscription.
think according to my maths, those numbers are the highest.
Have an 89 and an 84.
But you don't have a TI-83 plus?
We really need a.
No, we need the 83 plus.
Yeah.
Super Grill is getting a 6, a 7. That's 13 plus 9. That's 22, dude. We're all smokers here, baby. Yeah.
Well, hey, you know what I have to say? Here's what I have to say about this: is enjoy the win, because if you're gonna put more of these out there, more of these, we're all smokers here universe. I'm gonna drag you through the trash.
I'd like to.
'cause I don't think they're gonna be good.
Kids movies really won the day on this one. This week we've had 3 episodes this week. Let's see, Monsters in the Mail. We had the Mom Donnies and Super Grill.
Super Grill.
Yeah, Super Grill convinced me to see Supergirl. So thank you, Patreon subscribers. I told you this guy's a wild card. He throws knuckleballs. Sometimes it hits the dirt, and other times it's strike 3. No one knows what to do.
No one knows. Indeed, you can't predict him. He is can't predict him. He's out there. All right. Hey, you win. We're all smokers here. Again, I thought I was going to hate this. I thought it was the dumbest thing that I've ever heard. I'm going to make a poster about smoking. But I was wrong, and I'm big enough a man, just like Joe Rogan is. I'm big enough to say when I'm wrong. And again, we know that we're number 3 in your hearts behind the Michelle Obama podcast, the Joe Rogan Experience, and then of course you've got the What's the Show About. So every week, once you've listened to those 2, we appreciate that you throw us on and subscribe to our Patreon. Go to patreon.com, search for What's the Show About. If you can find it, awesome. Subscribe. Prove that you found it. Prove it by giving us money. If you don't find it, let us know in the comments, and you can mail us.
Yeah, or if you do find it, actually, could you also let us know in the comments? A lot of people saying they can't find it still. So just, let us know either way. Let us know what's happening.
The people who
us a
can't
feel.
find us are definitely not the 3 of us. We know where it is, and we're just testing you. So let us know where it is, because we already know, and we'll verify that you know.
Exactly. You go find it, subscribe, and that's been What's the Show About. I don't know. I thought good job, everybody.
No, this is great. Thank you, listeners.
That's the end of the program.
Yeah.